Now we move on to our next news. US President Donald Trump has posted an AI-generated video showing the Federal Bureau of Investigation arresting former President Barack Obama in the White House. The video posted by Trump on his Truth Social starts with Obama saying that especially the president is above the law. The development comes days after U.S. Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard said that the Obama administration should be tried over claims of Russian influence in Trump's U.S. presidential win in 2016. Gabbard claimed 114 pages of heavily redacted emails have revealed that former President Barack Obama's National Security Cabinet faked and manipulated intelligence behind the assessment that Russia wanted Trump to win the election. In a post on X, Tulsi Gabbard wrote that their goal was to usurp President Trump and subvert the will of the American people. In the post, she also said that every person involved in this conspiracy must be investigated and prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Donald Trump's video led to a flurry of reactions in social media, with many users questioning whether Obama could be arrested in the coming days. Now we go back to our guest discussion with Keith Vaz. He's a former UK minister. Thank you, Keith, for staying with us. Now, what steps can governments and social media platforms take to address the spread of politically charged deepfake content without infringing on free speech?
It is extraordinary. It's unbelievable that the President of the United States should be, in effect, faking a video showing that one of his predecessors has been arrested for something that he has not done. It just bewilders me that the Trump administration could spend any time on this matter. If there is a serious issue concerning meddling in an election campaign, then it should be dealt with by the appropriate authorities. And that means the Attorney General, not the National Security Advisor. Of course, President Trump and his MAGA supporters have always maintained that the election of the last election was stolen from him, and that the Clinton election, Clinton versus Trump, was also an election where there was manipulation. Now, the narrative is that a manipulation was on the part of the Russians. And I think that there was a general feeling that there was some kind of meddling going on. What precisely, nobody knows. But Trump won that election. So why would you invent a video of a former president being investigated, put it on a platform called Truth Social, when there is no truth to it, and assume that people are going to believe it? It's complete nonsense. I would have thought that the President of the United States would have more to do with his time than put out videos of this kind. One can only assume this has been put out by a volunteer in his office or an intern, not by the president himself. So I think we just have to grin and bear it. Barack Obama has not been arrested. He is carrying on doing his work. And the president should carry on doing the important work of this country rather than putting out videos of this kind.
Yes, indeed. And now, in light of allegations like those made by Tulsi Gabbard regarding intelligence manipulation, how important is transparency and accountability in intelligence services for maintaining democratic integrity, both in U.S. and internationally?
Well, the intelligence services in the United States, as in the British Parliament, are scrutinized by appropriate committees. In the American situation, you've got the Security Committee. Here we've got the Security and Intelligence Committee. There is a report that's been published. Let them investigate it. But let's not muddy the water by saying that Barack Obama has been arrested. This distracts from the meat of the subject. Of course, we started this week with a discussion on the Epstein files. And as we know, Donald Trump always likes to be in charge of the news cycle. This is clearly what's happening in this particular case, so I wouldn't put much store by it.
Thank you very much, Keith Vaz, for joining us today and sharing your insight as a former